Shalini, it's been like 1 year.
Happy 1 year!
And here's for you. We are celebrating our 1 year with Shalini Pandey. We've completed over a year and started by you. And we thought on this occasion.
Oh wow, what a small brownie you are. What is this budget, guys? Come on.
We are poor, unfortunately.
Okay, fine. 1, 2, 3. Clap. Guys, what the fuck is this you're supposed to clap? Can I have?
Yes.
I can't have. This is so fancy and so stupid.
This is like, you bring the kid out in us. Stop it. Right, so Shalini, it's been a year.
Yeah, I know.
Long time.
Right?
And we started the show with you.
Yeah.
And I remember you telling that there was a line that you said in the show the first time you came.
What?
I will never come to your show ever again.
Did I say that? I will never come to your show ever again.
Ever again.
Ever again.
Oh yeah, actually I did because you were very cheesy.
Really?
Imagine who will think that we've become so good friends.
Yo man.
Kudos.
I know. Seriously.
Nice.
So how's the 1 year journey been, Shalini? I mean, I'm sure you've grown as an actress. I'm sure you must have seen...
You should tell me that. Like, what do you think how I have grown? You've known me since 1 year now.
Well, as an actress, your movie that is releasing right now, 118.
Okay. I'm just talking about as a person, but yeah, if you're talking about as an actor, okay, go on.
But here again, you delivered another hit. Like
Oh,
a
yeah,
second
that's
movie is a hit too.
So congratulations.
Congratulations, yo.
Yeah.
So life's looking bright for you. And but I'm glad to see you here on board with us.
Oh my god, there's so much formality, but nice. Yeah.
So tell me, Shalini, I mean, your journey until now, how has it been? The roles that you're doing, the people that you're meeting, have you fallen in love with someone? Have you fallen out of love with someone?
Okay, yeah.
Have people fallen in love with you? I'm sure people are already in love with you, but yeah.
So the journey has been amazing.
Okay.
Like, yeah, so I just started with Arjun Reddy and yeah, after that I started doing, I actually started doing a lot of Tamil films.
Okay.
And then it was nice, it was going somehow, yes, I did fall in love in between.
Wow, you did?
Yeah, I did. And I
Whoa.
did. So, come on, okay, I was in love with somebody in my college also.
Yeah.
But there was never a
I know you
statement.
told me about the poor guy
Yeah,
from
who poor
college.
guy?
I mean, in the first time you came.
Oh,
to
you
the show.
remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I actually fell in love and I think I've grown as a person. I think I've grown as from a girl to a lady now.
Oh, four.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I understand and value relationships much more than I used to before.
I know. No wonder you're in a. I mean, you value our relation. I mean, the fact. I guess that's what.
Yeah, I do value people. I do value people in my life right now, and you know, I was not a very nice person before. Like I shouldn't say that nice. I was nice, but then I used to not value relationships that much.
Okay.
But now I think I do, and yeah, I've fallen in love twice.
Wow, within a span of 1 year? You fell in love twice?
Yeah, once I got heartbroken. Actually, I fallen in love once.
Okay.
The second was an experience, and the second taught me a lot.
Okay.
The first one, which made me feel that, you know, the first one was, which made me feel actually that, you know, I can fall in love. I never thought I can fall in love. I thought I'm somebody who can move on really easily.
Okay.
I was heartbroken, dude. Like, you know the story, but...
Really, I wouldn't know anything. Come on. Did you?
Come on!
Okay.
And I was like little heartbroken, and then I was doing movies simultaneously.
Right.
So I had to be calm and composed on the sets, but still I was
Disturbed.
yeah, I was disturbed, and I knew how to. Now I know how to balance it. You
Right.
learn with every step, and it was a challenging thing. You know, you're not dealing with just films; you're dealing with your life.
Right.
And it was disturbing, messy and bad. I was crying, you know, I had a breakup and I was crying in the van, and then I had to go and give the shot where I was really happy, and I really loved that guy, and I still
Right.
do.
Right.
But you know, it's all the part of the game. I feel, you grow as a person. Now I think I value relationships much more than I used to before.
Wow.
So this is the change of 1 year journey, that how, you know, I was a reckless Shalini. I was really like very impromptu, and I used to not value relationships that much more. Any relationship, be it
Okay.
any relationship, and that I admit I'm not very proud of it, but I do admit it that I not used to that I used to value relationships that much, even father or mother or my sister. But now I do. Nowadays, I make I actually put an effort to call my parents every day.
Wow.
Like literally video call them every day. My father, the disturbances that happen between me and my father. So I call them every day, I video call them every day, and I think that is much more important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matlab, you and I wanted to have a bit.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And what about the second relationship?
The second one was something I can tell. I don't know if it was love or not, but the second one taught me a lot. Like the person you know me, I'm a very hyperactive person, and I
Yes,
talk
you are.
a lot, and I make decisions like this. But
Yes.
that person was very quiet and calm and composed, and he brought a lot of stability in my life.
Wow.
And when you're working, I think as an actor you need a lot of evaluation in your life.
Right.
You need to grow as a person every day,
Right.
and that actually happens with experience.
Okay.
And that person got me a lot of experience, and I don't think so. I don't know if it was love or not. Yes, I went through a lot of changes in my life, and for past like 9 or 10 months.
Okay.
But it was nice for me. Like it was a growth to
Right.
Shalini.
Wow.
So
The
it was
Shalini now.
the Shalini now. Yeah.
Cool.
I actually feel you're one of the if I have to count like one of my closest friend. Like don't overact,
Okay,
please.
okay,
Vivek, please,
no.
you have to be normal.
Yes, I'm
But
listening.
if I have to count my closest friends who can understand me and I can totally trust them blindly without back bitching me is you.
Wow. I mean, despite all the bad
You-
pickup lines.
Forget it. I mean, I don't mind you flirting with me. At the end of the day, I know what intentions you have.
Chat.
No, don't overact. It's
I know.
okay. It's fine.
Shali, give us an insight into what are the kind of movies that you're doing right now and what excites you the most. I know you have landed an Anurag Kashyap production and you're all pumped up for it. But tell me, give us more insights.
I'm more excited about this stuff. I'm excited about everything that I do.
Right.
Because that's why I have chose it and, I'm doing it.
Right.
But sometimes, you're more excited about something that, there are certain scripts which are close to your heart.
Okay.
So the Hindi thing, which will release in about 2 or 3 months.
Wow.
That's much more closer to my heart. The experience, the character, like I've lived through the character how I lived Preeti.
Wow.
So I think I really want you guys to actually look forward to it and watch
Absolutely.
it.
We're all going to go first day for sure,
And
right,
I think
guys?
I think how you remembered Preeti, you'll remember Neelam. Like that's the character of that's the name character name, and I think the first time I'm revealing it.
Wow.
Yeah.
These names actually, I don't know, they perfectly fit you.
Really,
you're
Neelam?
synonymous
I
with
think
them.
I'm Neelam actually.
Right.
Uh,
Preeti and Neelam.
Even after doing Preeti, there was this name that stuck with me, and it stuck with me for a long time. Still does.
Right.
And I do feel Preeti, and I still feel Neelam. So
Right.
these are two characters, Preeti and Neelam, which I can remember, and I'm damn sure I can write on papers that you guys will remember as well.
We're all going to go first day for sure.
Yeah, I think you should.
We
And
will.
that's a beautiful film which I did, and the experience was amazing. The director is amazing. The co-actor is amazing. The whole cast and crew is amazing.
Who's the co-actor, if I could ask?
Okay, he's Aditya.
Okay.
He doesn't need any introduction, but just for the fact that people should know that he's Paresh Rawal's son. He's Aditya Rawal.
Oh,
and,
brilliant.
Yeah. And he's, I'm telling you, after Vijay,
Okay.
like the best co-actor I worked with is Aditya Rawal. And
Wow.
if he's watching, I love you. And actually, you know what? There was a point of time where I was doing this workshop, and I was like really sad because I thought because the workshops were really difficult, okay? And I thought, am I doing something wrong? Am I not the right character for this film? And this guy came, he held my hand actually, and he was like, see, you're not alone in this character. We both are together, and we both are going to nail it.
Right.
And that's the best thing anybody can tell me actually at that point of time. So, I'm very emotionally attached to Aditya, and I thank you because I never, when you become friends, you cannot, you cannot be like thank you so much.
I
Like
know.
you become very informal.
Okay.
So he's helped me out a lot, and he's one of the best co-actors I've ever worked with,
Sure.
and he was amazing.
Right.
So yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I'm so happy for you. Look at you. I mean, you're all
Actually, yeah.
Paresh
I'm
Rawal's
happy.
son, Anurag Kashyap.
Yeah, and
South.
that's, you know what, I'll tell you, I should tell you about the director as well. You wanted to?
A little bit.
Okay. But you have to give it back to me.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll tell you more about the whole cast and crew. I have to tell about this film that the director, he's Ranjan, and he's the co-writer of, he's actually the writer of Anurag.
Okay.
For
Has he done movies
Mukkabaz,
before?
he's done Mukkabaz and stuff.
Okay.
And he's run Raman and Raghav.
Okay.
And
As an AD?
as an AD.
Okay.
But he was such an amazing director that after Arjun Reddy, after Sandeep, if I can look up to somebody, is Ranjan.
Wow.
Like so beautifully directed in the spaces that we got as an actor, as both of us, was amazing.
Okay.
So whole cast and crew, that was the most beautiful journey I've ever had. After Arjun Reddy, I was only attached to Sandeep and Vijay.
Right.
Not the whole crew, okay?
Right.
I was not interacting with the whole crew, but yes, some people are really important, like Gautam, and some of the ADs which are really important to me. Shrikant, Gautam. Some of the ADs are really important to me, but not the whole cast and crew. But here, the whole cast and crew, I can name each and everyone, like
Nice.
each and everyone, and they were amazing.
Right.
And I feel after that, like every film should be like that. You should remember each and everybody.
Nice.
Yeah.
We have some major plans to enter into production and stuff. and
Really?
also-
I think you should, guys.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I'll keep this in mind.
Yes.
That are. And tell us something about Kalyan Ram. I mean, we heard is a very shy, reticent person. So maybe you can tell us about something about Kalyan Ram.
He's an amazing person. I don't know like what to describe about him. He comes across as a very shy guy.
Okay.
But you know what? He's into his shell, and when you go, that is how I am.
Okay.
I go and talk to each and everybody on the set, and go and talk to the I go talk to the cameraman assistants,
Right.
the ADs, the spot people, everybody. That's how I am.
Right.
So I thought he was in a shell. So I was like, I can't. We have like little romantic scenes. Not romantic as in little. We were in the time of engagement and marriage in the between
Okay.
the times. Like we're playing those characters. So I have to be cordial to him.
Right.
So I went and spoke bullshit to him.
Okay.
And he's such a gentleman
All right.
that he took all those bullshit and he took all those tantrums, and he's still so good and so nice, and he's such a one. You know what? I have to tell you this, that he's one of the most genuine people I've ever met.
Okay. That's nice.
He's such a genuine person, and he's such a giving actor. Like if you discuss with him, he'll give you.
Oh, that's nice.
He will talk to you, and not everybody is like that.
Okay.
I've come across people who are not that, who are egoistic in that terms, but I can't name them obviously. But yes,
Okay. But
Yeah.
Kalyan Ram is
he's
a
a
guy who's
beautiful person to be
great,
with.
great,
Yeah.
great.
Such a good. You know what? He used to tell me every time, like, you should get married. You should get married to a nice person. So he's such a good husband
Right.
that he'll tell me every time that relationships are so good, and because of him, I've started believing that marriages are good. I was a marriage phobic.
Okay.
And I had a marriage phobia, like big time marriage phobia.
Right.
And because of him, I've started believing that marriages are good.
I think I should meet him too.
You should.
I know.
Yeah.
I have this huge marriage phobia.
You should.
Right.
Yeah.
So now you're out there. You're okay to the idea of getting married.
I mean, I can't jump into the idea of getting married.
At
but
least you're flirting with the idea of.
yeah, I am flirting with the
guy.
idea of getting married. Actually, I now like it. Like, I do think about it sometimes, and I do know, you have to have the right person. Like, if I have the right person, if I feel like getting married to, I might get married to the next moment. Who knows?
Yeah. I
I'm
know.
not getting married, guys, though, but still.
I can understand. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It happens with girls.
Again, Vivek, you did it with what you did for the first interview. Please. It's not for girls. I'm just saying that, sometimes marriage, what I've started believing and I've started understanding is when I was a big marriage phobic person, and I came across a lot of different people in my life, I realized marriage is not a bad thing. Okay, it's sometimes an understanding of two people. So if you want to get married, you believe in the concept of marriage, you understand each other, you want to be together, it's fine. If you don't want to, you shouldn't rush into it just because your parents are forcing or the age is.
Right.
So that is what I believe.
So guys, Pandey Garu is out there and she's willing to get married. So
Not really.
I mean, she's open to the idea of
I'm
getting
open to the
married.
idea actually.
So try your luck, okay? Just don't annoy her with selfies. She doesn't like it. Since games always happen to be a intrinsic part of our.
Yeah, but is eating games? I like only eating games.
No, you told me you're dieting. You're on a heavy
Come
diet.
on! You do eating games with everybody and not with me.
Whom did I did it with?
I don't know. You did donut game with somebody. I follow your interviews.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
You should do it with me.
Ha.
Like I'm a proper foodie and you know it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you're scaring me.
Yeah, I'm scaring you. Okay, sorry. Yeah, do
Right,
it.
but you
What?
just had a nice brownie.
That was just for the sake
Oh,
of having. Okay.
Wow.
So.
Nakre abba.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay. So now, quickly, I see you put up a lot of stories about yourself, like your
I'm a little narcissist.
Yeah.
So a little self-obsessed, or not narcissist. Narcissist is a bad word.
Yeah.
I'm a little self-obsessed person, and I've always been. So it's okay.
Yeah, I understand. It's such a sad thing, you know. Even I have an open profile.
What a sad thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have an open profile too, but despite my great photos and pictures, I barely have any followers.
But girls, like they have a huge hype, so it's okay.
Yeah. Okay, so can you give me those? Let's do something.
Okay.
Since I've seen quite a lot of stories of yours,
Okay.
teach me how to pose with a great selfie.
I'm not very great at that. I just do it for my fun sake. I'm not a expert at it, but I like this. What I'm obsessed with right now. I'm obsessed with this pouch selfie.
Okay, that's number one.
You have to open your lip a little bit.
Okay.
I've understood. Like
I'm not going to do it, but yeah, you can teach the girls.
Please, girls, don't follow me. This is bullshit. But still, it suits on me.
Okay.
I like.
So Shalini is going to teach us, or she's going to tell us all a couple of weird poses for selfies. So weird selfies. Let's do that.
That's actually one of my weird poses.
Right.
No, I'll tell you one weird pose. That's a pig pose. Done.
So I was just coming to the show, and someone asked me to ask you, how do I get cheeks like Shalini Pandey?
How do I get?
Cheeks.
Cheeks.
Huh? Like it's a fan.
Genetics, dude. You can't help it. Like literally.
Wow, such drama.
But that's not drama, that's genetics. I want my, I have too much fuller cheeks.
Okay.
So I want them little inside, but I can't have it. So it's all genetics. That's what the explanation is. Or go to a nice doctor. Get it. I don't know. I have no idea. Like, yeah, people keep pulling my cheeks and I don't like it, to be very frank.
Okay.
Yeah. I've suddenly become one poo, I don't know why.
Okay.
K3G poo.
Tell me all the great places that you visited in Hyderabad in the last 1 year.
I can't name.
give me
I
5
remember
places.
the ambience. I don't remember the name. I'm not, what I've
Okay, describe the ambience.
Oh my god, there was one place which you took me to which had great hot chocolate. And that was
Good Cow Cafe.
Good Car Cafe.
Right.
And you always take me to because he knows how much of a foodie person I am and how much of an ambience person I am. So he takes me to always a new place. So
Right.
the next was a
Sage.
Sage.
Right.
It was really nice.
No, but I'm saying, what are the other places that you went to without me?
Without you, Autumn Leaves.
Okay.
Okay, that was one of my favorite places actually because I love the ambience and all. And I went before Arjun Reddy actually released, and that was my favorite place to go for breakfast. Then there's this place called Indulgence, which I love because of the ice creams and stuff, and it's gluten free.
Okay.
And I love Sante.
Right.
I love Sante. Sante is actually everybody knows.
Okay, which celebrity update is it that you'll never miss?
Sorry, but I don't actually look up to a lot of celebrity updates.
Okay.
I mean, Instagram, if you go to my Instagram page, I don't follow any celebrity, like, you know.
Right.
I don't follow any human. The only pages I follow are like book pages or travel pages or like eating pages.
You don't follow Ritika Singh?
I don't follow her. Like, sorry Ritika, I love you, but it's just that I don't want, like, if I follow her, then everybody will like, complain that why don't you follow me? So I don't follow any human page. I don't want any human picture.
You follow me.
I don't follow you.
You follow me.
No, I don't follow you. You just go back. You get
Bets like
I used to follow everybody.
Bets.
I don't follow you.
So you unfollowed me?
I've unfollowed everybody. I just follow books pages. I just follow travel pages. I just follow eating pages. I just follow cats pages. I don't want any human pictures.
Why? Why this antipathy towards?
No, nothing like that. I was just going through a phase where I don't want any human pictures. I mean, I just want to do whatever I wanted to do. I didn't want to just follow the person for the sake of following.
Okay.
Sometimes you do that, right? Just follow them back because they are following you and they will expect you to.
Yes.
And Instagram is such a fake thing, dude. Like, Instagram should be done just because you want to do Instagram.
Yes. Listen to this.
And the pictures that you post, nobody is happy in their life, okay? The happy pictures that they post, that they're really happy and they're having a good morning, having a good night, it's not true.
Right.
I go through like amazing shit in my life, and the pictures that I post sometimes is just, to just make myself happy.
Yeah, no one's as happy as they look on Instagram. Yeah. No one's as pretty as they look on Instagram.
It's all about pretty pictures. That's why I try to make my pictures look as normal as they can, like without any makeup. So only pictures that you come across with makeup is on my events, on my promotions. None other picture is where I put makeup and all. And if you feel that I have flawless skin, it's genetics.
And an expensive dermatologist.
Expensive dermatologist, yes, you're right. So, you have to stop comparing.
Right.
Instagram is just, a big bubble that you're living in, and you believe that, everybody is perfect, which is not.
Yeah. I know.
I feel
I've
very
experienced
sad.
that in the last 1 year.
Yeah.
People obsessed with Instagram.
They're obsessed.
And Instagram also obsesses you. I mean, you first, from an outsider perspective, you think, then once you slowly get into it, it sucks you in.
I mean, when I was hiring I don't know if I should say this or not, but I was getting to Hindi, okay,
right.
Hindi cinema, and I just did the Hindi film, and they want pictures to be all pretty. Sorry, but at the end of the day, if you all looked too sharp, too decked up, like, why will you relate to other girls? Why will you relate to people? I mean, you have to be yourself. You have to be somebody who's flawless. Like, I don't have sharp jaws, okay? Though I have big jaws, but I don't have sharp jaws.
You mean jawline?
Yeah, the jawline. It's not sharp and I don't want to get it done.
Right.
I mean, why will I be different from other people? Like, people do get it done, it's fine. It's their wish, but I don't want to get it done. I don't want to get a perfect nose. I don't want to get a perfect ear or lip.
Trust me, there are enough girls out there who would want a perfect
and please,
set
girls,
of teeth.
It breaks my heart. They spend time for, Insta filters to get corrections and all. And it breaks my heart, and I want you girls to believe that you're perfect the way you are. Don't become like somebody else. That's the beauty that you are, how you are.
Right.
And yeah, that breaks my heart.
Don't streak your hair.
Come on, that I did for me.
No, I'm not talking about you. And don't have...
Like, you do whatever you want for you. If you want to get a Botox, get a Botox. But do it for you. Don't do it because you're following somebody else. Get a hair color for you. Get all blonde for you. Like, because you want.
Get those wonderful earrings.
What are hoops. I'm in love with hoops these days.
Wow, those hoops look really great.
I know.
I wonder who got them. I wonder who's... Okay, so that's Shalini Pandey for you. Tell me something, girl. Are you happy? happy in this modern world?
I'm not.
Or do you need more?
I know.
Is there something?
I might.
What's it? Are you happy in this modern world?
I'm not actually. Like, I think I belong to an old soul. To soul.
Old school.
I'm an old soul, I feel.
Okay.
And I belong to an old school, and I don't know, these modern things do, it just breaks my heart sometimes when they, all these social media, they project a certain thing which is not true, and people start believing it. Especially, I can just, tell you girls that don't believe that. Don't believe the social media or the Instagram, all the pretty pictures, all the, everything is done maybe. They have good dermatologists behind them.
Right.
I mean, for me, like, I had bad skin, and my dermatologist really helped me out because I have that kind of money to spend.
Right.
And I never had that kind of money before. I wouldn't ask my dad to spend that money. But because I was earning, I did spend that money. So don't believe that. It just breaks my heart to feel that when, on my flawless pictures, when the girls, they comment that, look at her eyebrows, they're so flawless. Yes, the eyebrow is flawless. That's not done. You can touch it.
No,
It's not done. It's not dyed. That those.
You have a scar mark here.
Yeah, I do have a scar. Okay.
What are we, like, lost siblings or something like that?
Don't overact.
Okay.
I just fell down when I was on 5th standard, and I got a scar here. And this eyebrow is not done, but my skin is, it has been flawless. But I did have issues when I came to films, and my dermatologist helped me out, and I paid a huge hefty amount. So I'm just saying that you girls have to stop believing that everything on Instagram is true. It's all false. It's all, that's why I try to be very, very true to Instagram.
Okay.
Now all my pictures, I'm doing whatever selfies I'm taking, it's all, without filters, without, at the end of the day, when you're an actress, you have to do certain things, and I can't explain you why, but you have to do certain things.
But see, okay, can I raise a very pertinent question?
Yeah,
You won't
yeah.
be offended by it.
Yeah, tell me.
Okay. If you follow public profiles of public personalities, it could be actors or pageant queens or whatnot. Don't you think it's hypocritical that these people pose with all the lights, all the costumes, and all the great cameramen and photographs, and behave as if the world is perfect, and they leave a motivational quote underneath the photo?
It is.
So don't you think that these guys are the ones who are permeating this? They're the ones who are spreading a lot of falsehood, a lot of lies. I know a lot of them personally.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
you definitely know.
They're twisted and turned. Okay, they're all twisted
Yeah.
in nature.
It comes
But-
from personally to it.
Yeah, and they propagate happiness, although they're all self-centric, narcissists, like self-centered people, and it's all falsehood and lies.
Let me tell you one thing very clear. Nobody's happy, okay?
Right.
Everybody's facing some of the other problems. I'm not that happy that I sound on Instagram. Yes, I post this picture just to make myself happy, and Instagram is for me. Stop believing that. And at the end of the day, everybody is a human.
Right.
Even though you're a celebrity, even though you're an actress, you're a human. You face basic problems that you girls face. I face it. I face breakouts. I face hair problem. I face, I don't, sometimes, like now I've not waxed my legs properly or my hand properly. So these are, I don't know why girls fall into the trap.
Okay.
Like
Right.
literally, you don't have to laugh about it.
I'm
But
not
you-
laughing. I'm super proud that you're telling about all this.
Yeah, so I don't understand why do girls fall into the trap of like being perfect. Why you want to have perfect? Have you ever seen guys being so conscious of waxing their hands or waxing their underarms? No.
Yeah.
Because they are raised in a certain way. We are raised in a certain way. Why? I mean, I do feel proud of, sometimes not my facial hair. It is there, girls. You have to admit it's there.
Also, I think maybe largely even the public is deluded. See, in
Yeah.
my experience, I purposely put up a lot of bad photos of mine, pictures
Yeah.
of mine, because I feel I'm somehow misleading a lot of people. And I noticed this, okay? I put up a bad picture of mine, and they're like 70, 80 likes. And then all of a sudden there's a great picture of mine, and then there are like 150, 200 likes. So it is you are consciously now being programmed.
I know, but you have to keep yourself away from that. It's a very
Right.
delusional world. It's a very world which lives in a bubble. It's world which lives in what people believe in. One person believes, second person believes, and then you start believing in it.
True.
So I feel, I have started putting a conscious effort to actually be happy, not for the world to see me how happy I am. I actually be happy, not I don't really care if I wax my hand, wax my underarms, wax my legs and go on. I really don't care what the guy thinks about me. And that is how you should be.
Right.
I'm not saying that is, exact quotient how you should be, but you should decide it for yourself what makes you happy. Don't be in the terms of somebody, dude.
But that's truly inspirational.
Yeah.
Like I've now become a real fan of yours. Like right now.
Come on.
So I mean, until now, yeah, you were a good friend, but I was never this fan. But now, yeah, I think I'm a fan of a celebrity.
Gee, I always thought you were a fan of me.
Yeah, flatter yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, chalo. So that's Shalini Pandey, guys. I think that's something really inspirational, and I've seen a lot of people speak a lot of airy things, but yeah, I think this is as honest as it gets. Thanks a lot.
Hi guys, this is Shalini Pandey, and don't subscribe to Coffee Na Chai Ka because they don't offer